Alright, so recently Pal Envy and Colin Myers were streaming with Mr. Based. Mr. Based is a kick streamer who I've already talked about. If y'all want to see the video, I'll have it linked up top. During these streams, we can see both Colin and Pal with Mr. Based and Joshua, who is the world of t-shirts, another TikTok and live streamer. Josh is on the autism spectrum and has an unhealthy addiction with alcohol and live streaming. He live streams his adventures as he roams the streets of New York, but before he used to travel backpacking and live streaming it. Unfortunately though, the booger sugar got to him and he spazzed the out. In these streams, it's obvious that Mr. Bass supplies Josh with alcohol and overall is a bad influence. This isn't surprising to me though, because Mr. Bass is a genuine piece of shit, and even after his many predatory encounters with women, he's still on kick, even after getting banned 2 or 3 times. Since these streams though, we've gotten updates from Pow Envy, and even Santa Cruz made a video talking about Mr. Bass. In one of these streams, a female fan came up to Colin, and after she walked away, Mr. Bass asked him why he didn't like girls. Mr. Bass then goes on to suggest that he should take advantage of his status and his good looks. Colin replied that he was on his grind and that's where his focus is. Mr. Bass then alleged that Colin might be gay. Now this is weird fucking behavior, especially for a 4-year-old man, telling that this young man, hey, you look good, man, you got clout, hey man, you should be taking advantage of these fans, man, how come you don't want to fuck no fangirls, man? That's weird as hell. Mr. Bass is a fucking degenerate and has no morals. I mean, that's kind of obvious though, right?
Josh needs so much more help than that. It's insane. Hill sprints and surfing and going to jiu-jitsu and eating good food isn't what Josh needs necessarily. Like, that's not going to help him. If I were to help World of T-shirts get healthy, it'd be a very serious thing. It wouldn't be like good content. Oh, run these hill sprints. No, none of that shit, bro. Like, the dude has serious issues. And what do I think of this Mr. Bass guy? That dude seems like the most predatory scumbag person I've ever seen, bro. When you look at the content, he's clearly just using this kid who has, obviously mental, differences, and he's just using him, and he's also keeping him addicted to a substance. Like, dude, these guys, these streamers I get out to my compound and have them get healthy are not addicted to alcohol. I mean, Pow Envy might be addicted to vaping, but, like, come on, like, let's be real, like, on some serious shit. Like, I would never, ever, ever exploit somebody who's addicted to alcohol or has, mental disabilities. That's just insane, dude. And everybody like this Mr. Bass guy that are exploiting that should be ashamed of themselves. That shit's not cool, bro. And anybody even watching that and, like, gifting them stuff or whatever, it's just gross, bro. So, yeah, I think it's cool that Pow went out there and linked with them, and now Pow Envy is obviously... Pow's a real dude. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, with all his content, like, aside, you guys all see the video of him, like, talking in a serious manner about Mr. Bass, because he just went out there and he saw what I think anybody with a half a brain would see. That dude's weird, bro. He's goofy. And if Mr. Bass has any issue with that, let me know, bro. Anytime. I think what you're doing is goofy as hell. And, yeah, if I were to help Josh, it would be in a very different way. It wouldn't be the locked-in challenge or having him run hill sprints and shit. Maybe someday. But he needs way more help than that right now. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.
A few days after the streams, Pal would make a video talking about Mr. Bass and how he doesn't pay people fairly for their time on stream, and outright refused to pay Colin Myers. In this video, Pal speaks on how Mr. Bass actively encourages Josh to drink after denying such actions. He even went on to encourage Pal to break his sobriety to enjoy some drinks. Overall, if you didn't believe that he was a piece of shit, you'll probably think so now.
I wanted to talk about the world of t-shirts and Mr. Bass drama. I have been talking about it on my lives, but I know that a lot of people can't tune into lives, so I'm putting it here in video form so people can rewind and hear the whole story. So, basically, I want to start by saying Joshua Block, I've got no problems with him. He's a great guy. I think he's just in a terrible situation with horrible influences surrounding him. I've got some bullet points here. I'm just going to start listing them off about why Mr. Bass is a manipulator and just genuinely a pretty bad guy to be around. I don't want anyone to attack anyone, obviously, blah, 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 whatever. Mr. Bass often says that he doesn't encourage Josh to drink. This is one of the main things that people have an issue with, is they think that Mr. Bass encourages Josh, aka World of T-shirts, to drink. Because obviously Josh he's on the autism spectrum and he's suffering from alcoholism. This is just not true. Josh is actively encouraged by Mr. Bass to drink. I saw it firsthand, and people often see it firsthand on his own live streams. It was 2 p.m. I was walking around the street with them, and Jason is Mr. Bass, suggested that we stop at a mart and pick up some Twisted Teas. And on the way to the mart, he was encouraging that I start drinking, even though I've been sober for years and I like being sober. He was saying that wouldn't it be so funny if you started drinking on the streams? People would love it. When really, it's just him trying to prop up circus animals, getting people to crash out for his own financial gain, because he makes a lot of money off of people sending TTSs, text to speech, when the chat is read out loud, sending these messages to people just to call them disabled, losers, stuff like this. He makes money off of that, and he doesn't pay fairly. Joshua Block often stays in hotels, right? He doesn't really like having a place to stay, is what Mr. Bass told me anyway. He doesn't like having a place to stay. So Mr. Bass gets him a hotel room every other night or so for $300 a night. Mid-tier hotel, not lavish, not terrible, just a mid-tier hotel. $300 a night, and Mr. Bass is making upwards of $3,000 a night streaming with Josh. So he's giving Josh 10% of the money he's making by letting people make fun of Josh to his face. Now, Mr. Bass often says that Josh gets half of his money, but from what I saw, that just cannot be true. It cannot be true, because Josh is walking around in the same clothes all day, owns like one suitcase because he lives in hotels. I don't know where the money's going then. Where's the money going then? I did see Mr. Bass spending $80 on a rock, while also telling me that giving me more than $100 for streaming with him for 3 days was just really, really a lot of money. Sorry, that's just a lot of money. Well, to be fair, he did pay me $300. He gave me $100 for the 3 different times I appeared on his stream, which goes to show that he doesn't really like paying people fairly, and I think that reflects on how he's probably paying Josh. Obviously, I'm speculating. I don't know the exact financial situation, but from what I saw, it doesn't seem reasonable to believe that Josh is getting half of the money. When Colin, a big TikToker, Colin, was with us, Colin Myers, Mr. Bass actually told him to his face, "You make more than me, so I'm not going to pay you anything." That is what he did. He didn't pay Colin anything, even though Colin spent 7 hours of his time filming and streaming with Mr. Bass for Mr. Bass's content. Me and Colin had plans to go visit Wall Street and do videos there, and we had to cancel those plans to go film with Mr. Bass just for him to not pay us, or not pay Colin. I got $100, lucky me. So from my experience with Mr. Bass, he doesn't really care about people as long as he's getting money. That's just the vibe I get from him, and it's a vibe that a lot of people have shared with me, and it's what kind of opened my eyes to that idea. I actually, talking about this on my stream, I had someone reach out to me who posts clips for Mr. Bass, and he told me that Mr. Bass blocked his number and stopped paying him because he owed him money. Mr. Bass stopped, just never paid this guy. He paid him crap. So Mr. Bass basically found Josh, an autistic alcoholic, and instead of seeing a guy who needs help, he saw dollar signs. And he's been making a lot of money off of Josh, and it's really sad to see. I really hope Josh gets help. It really makes me sad. I've got a lot of autistic people in my life who I'm close with. I've got a lot of alcoholics in my life who, luckily, a lot of them have gotten better. And I know for a fact if they were around someone like Mr. Bass, they would have never gotten the help they needed. That guy is just not, that guy's poison. He really is. He wants people to drink. He wants people to do all these bad things because he thinks that it's good for his content. He thinks it's good for his bank account. And that's just the kind of person he is. I don't really hate people. I don't hate Mr. Bass, but I don't think that he should be taking care of Josh. And also, as a final note, he view bots. It's clear. Bro's not pulling 30K viewers. He's probably pulling like 300. We had 800 viewers on a stream talking about Mr. Bass, and the chat was moving so much faster than his was. It is what it is, but not in an ego way. It's just, the guy hypes himself up. He acts like he's the king of New York, and he's really just some guy taking advantage of a poor autistic kid. It's really that simple. That's about it.
And no, this couldn't get any fucking wilder. A YouTuber by the name of Alex Nova was attacked by none other than Mr. Bass. Alex is investigating the murder of a girl who died of a drug overdose, seemingly because of Mr. Bass, who is named Jason Isley. You can go search this up, do the information for yourself, look up the information for yourself.
Jason, tell the truth.
What's that?
Tell the truth.
What's that?
Get away from me. Kozu, look, call the cops. Look, call the cops. Get off. Call the cops. Call the cops. He's attacking me. Call the cops. Oh, he's attacking me. Somebody help. Somebody help. This guy just attacked me. Attacked me. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. This guy's attacked me. This guy attacked me. Please help me. Please help me.
Dude. Shit. Fucking Christ. I did not find this.
Somebody help me! Please, somebody help me! Please! Oh my God, please! Somebody help me! My cousin attacked me! Please! Where did he go? Somebody please help me! Please! Do anyone know where that guy went? Did you see him?
Holy shit. I didn't think you were bleeding, bro. What the fuck?
Dude, I need you to call the cops.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Alright, so I've got a big update to the world of t-shirts and the Mr. Based drama. Something bigger happened today. Alex Novell, a YouTuber who's been making videos about Mr. Based, trying to expose him for who he is, recently got a hold of a police report showing that Mr. Based is a very likely suspect in the murder of a young girl named Julia. You can Google this in your own time, Mr. Based Julia. It is a really strange situation, but there are a lot of signs that do point towards Mr. Based perhaps having caused the death of this young girl. So Alex Novell went up to Mr. Base's house because they filmed together. He knows where he is. They live close by. And he asked him about it. Now, Mr. Base grabbed the cord out of his camera, and when Alex tried to reach to get the cord back, Mr. Base actually struck him in the head with a tripod. Now, I saw the photos. He has a lot of liquid coming down his face, if you get what I'm saying, covered in red. And so the police are looking for Mr. Based as we speak. It is a felony assault and robbery. So hopefully Alex is all good after all this. But, you know, I don't want to, it feels weird to make a video about him calling my braces fake when something much bigger is going down. So stay tuned. I hope Alex is good. Alex is in the hospital getting stitches right now. I just got off the phone with him. He's in good spirits. He's a good guy. And he's just hoping that he never has to see Mr. Based again.
And yeah, that's basically gonna do it for this video. That's all we have for now. If there's an update, I'll make an update on it. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. It's been Tosi. See ya.